man.
Hey.
You watch episode 2 of Mandalorian?
I hope so, since we're doing a review on it.
Did you see those guys in there?
Yeah, I saw a couple of them get vaporized.
Disintegrated.
Well, we're going to be talking about episode 2. So, again, big spoiler. This is going to be our review about episode 2.
Good follow-on to the first one.
Guys, it's getting better and shorter by every episode. Only 30 minutes this time.
It was a little over 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was...
Yeah, and you know, it's funny, everybody gripes about that, but it's like, you have to understand, this is their first season. They've never done this, so of course they're not going to do 8-hour-long things, because that would have been twice the budget. Their budget was $10 million per episode.
You know, I would rather have 30 minutes of good, solid content that leaves me wanting more,
than an hour
rather than an hour with half of it being filler garbage.
Yeah, give me the good stuff. Give me it all. So it's literally a continuation of the episode 1. He grabs his little baby Yoda, and he's going back to his ship. And then he meets a couple of scavengers that has...
He comes back to... It's like he parked in the bad neighborhood and the Razorcrest was up on cinder blocks.
Yeah, pretty like so when he was walking back, he encountered some people trying to take his bounty, because you saw they had his
the
tracking device. So
the one dude was going to straight up kill. Baby Yoda.
Yeah, so it was he's not the only bounty. When such a high price, he wants that bounty all by himself, and of course he wants to keep that baby Yoda species alive.
Yeah, I'm thinking he might not turn him in.
Who knows? Maybe not. I know he's trying. There was a pretty epic battle, and I like that he got hurt. Not like that. I like that he got hurt, but I like
his armor got thrashed.
Yeah, but like in the beginning, his arm got cut.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so when they were kind of taking it easy, you can kind of tell that first like 5 minutes after his thing, and he's like healing himself up with some kind of thing. Little baby Yoda is trying to use force powers already.
Yeah, walks up to him and
he starts closing his eyes, and everybody knew it. Everybody called it. It says the species very force sensitive. They are one with the force. The force is with them.
Wait, that was that blind dude.
But yeah, so it was pretty cool to see that I love that he was walking already.
Yeah,
with his little short legs and his little robe.
Ate a frog.
Yeah, and then so he gets back to his ship, and what do we see? These guys,
Jawa all over, just
stripping at everything, and he ain't having none of that. He takes his rifle because he's on a big ridge, and he's popping these Jawas,
snipering those things,
and then just disintegrates them, which is crazy.
Yeah, you see the puff of smoke.
Yeah, and the robes just fall down. So that might have happened to Obi-Wan too. The Mandalorian popped him, and that's the way he got it.
But that thing had already been stripped to the bone.
Oh my God!
There was nothing left.
Yeah, so pretty much what happens is he goes there and he's trying to catch the Sandcrawler, and
which is basically aren't they old mining vehicles or something? The Jawas just kind of...
Yeah, I'm not too sure what it is. I know there's not a lot...
The Jawas didn't build them.
Yeah, I know.
They just kind of
I know there wasn't much headroom.
Not for him.
Yeah, but so he's chasing down the Sandcrawler, and it's like almost like a high-speed chase, and like what reminds me of is like oh God, it was like the Terminator. He gets on the bus, and he's trying to... The Jawas are trying to ram him into like the cliffs and stuff like that. So it's very reminiscent of like old chase scenes, but some guy's on like a bus or something like that. Like I said, it reminds me of like the T2 when he's on the.
But those Sandcrawlers are damn near indestructible.
Yeah. I mean that they, if they were used for mining, then they have to be extra strong. But yeah, they stripped that thing, man. That thing was.
It just makes you wonder how many damn Jawas were in that thing, because
I mean there was so many.
No matter how many he killed or threw off, it was like there was more to take his place.
It was so funny. And then he finally gets on top of the Jawa thing, and all the Jawas go and then just light him up.
There had been 20 of them on top.
Yeah, and they had those little blasters, right? And they just, bam, they popped him. I love to see Jawas again. Jawas are pretty cool. And you even got to see Utini. That's what they say, Utini. And somebody actually said that, which is...
I just love when they told him, your jaw was horrible.
Yeah.
You sound like a Wookiee.
Yeah, so what happens after that is he gets kind of knocked out and he wakes up and they're far gone. So he goes back to the ship, see kind of what's left, and it's just bare bones.
Nothing
It's just like a shell, which is hilarious. So he goes back to Nick Nolte's character, that
Quill or
yeah,
the little Ugnaught dude.
Yeah, the little Ugnaught dude, and that's a great one. And he's like, well, yeah,
they destroy much. Jawas don't destroy.
They don't destroy. They steal. So you can trade with them. So they go back.
Trade for your own stuff back.
So of course, now he's going with the guy, going back to the Jawa, see if he could trade his own stuff back. And of course, what they want the baby steel. They want the
Beskar steel.
That
just tells you how
the baby steel. Yeah.
how important that Beskar steel is. How expensive it is, because they were going to trade almost the whole ship for a little bit of steel.
Yeah, and this is the first time in Star Wars anything that they mention religion.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says that my weapon is my religion, kind of thing, and that's the first time you actually ever heard of a actual religion. So, which is kind of crazy.
Unless you count Jedi as a religion.
Well, yeah, Jedi is a following, but just mentioning that there is religion,
the R word,
is pretty huge in the Star Wars lore. So pretty much what they can't trade with them, but they want this egg. This big furry egg the Jawas want for his stuff back. Can you believe that?
Do you have any idea what that creature's called? I'm sure it's got a name.
No, I have no idea.
It looks like a huge rhinoceros on steroids.
Yeah, like a giant rhinoceros.
Like a two-story horn on the front of it.
So it looked like the thing from the prequels when they were in the...
With Padme.
Exactly.
It looked like one of those.
Yeah. So...
it wrecked him.
So I liked... Okay, so... Yeah, he goes in this cave and he looks for this egg and this big. I'm sorry,
Jurassic Park.
That cave looked like a butthole. Every time I saw it, I was sitting there like,
I'm not the only one.
I was sitting there like,
of the desert.
Yeah, I was sitting there like, man, that cave's a butthole. That's what that is.
Pretty much, yeah. You weren't far off.
Yeah, and with all that mud that came out of it.
Mud butt.
Mud butt. So we're gonna call it the mud butt cave. Yeah, that big rhinoceros and the Mandalorian apparently because his weapon got so muddy because he got knocked back and he got jammed.
It was really nasty muddy.
Yeah, so he's trying with all of his little gadgets like his flamethrower and everything to kill this thing because I mean his armor gets demolished and the breastplate, and which is really cool because he actually pulled his breastplate out. And you can actually see all the back of the breastplate. It's all electronics and stuff like that. It's really neat. But yeah, it's pretty impressive. But yeah, I don't care who you are. You have that gigantic thing. It doesn't matter if you have Beskar steel or not. You're putting a big hole in it.
It was launched him 30, 40 feet.
Yeah.
Easily.
So yeah, and at the end
he gets down to just his knife.
Come on.
He's just like, okay,
here we go.
This is how it's going down.
But guess what happens? Of course, Baby Yoda species is with him. Use it, and this is the first time you've seen the Force is being used in a non-canon. Well, in a canon,
I'll say it's canon.
I'm sorry, in a non Star Skywalker series. So like an actual like live action. Yeah. So which is kind of crazy. Like I said, that Baby Yoda species very, very Force sensitive.
Picked that rhino right up.
Yeah.
Just kind of held him.
Yeah. So that was crazy to me. So yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. So he gets this stupid furry egg.
Yeah, I was looking at it. It was so nasty.
It was just disgusting, and he brings it back to the Jawas.
I figured they were going to hatch it and train it or something.
Yeah, something like that. No, it's a treat for them. Oh my god, it was disgusting.
Cut the top off and just start sucking the yolk out.
And it was hilarious. You know what it reminded me of? It's like kids during trick or treat. Yeah, It's like putting a bowl out. It says take one, and this is how they act. You know, they just start grabbing everything. That's what I thought.
But they gave him all his stuff back.
Yeah, which is funny because two guys is rebuilding a starship in the desert with very minimal tools.
Well, Ugnaughts are maintenance. Yeah. I mean, that's what they did.
That's what they did, yeah. So yeah, he's like, this could take days. Well, you can help it. If you help, it'll take a little shorter. But yeah, so it's he pretty much asked him, like, hey, do you want to come with me on this?
I could use somebody. Talent.
Exactly. And he's like, I didn't spend my entire life to be back into servitude.
Yeah. Thank you for bringing peace to my valley. Yeah. I'm out.
Yeah. Peace. Literally. So, just a review on it. It was a great episode. A little shorter than the last one. And a good thing is that what I was reading is that instead of making it fit into time, they just want to tell a good story, and it doesn't matter how much time it takes. If they cut boring stuff out, then there's a reason. If they leave stuff in there, it's a reason. So that's what I was reading, is that they actually want to tell a story instead of, because it's streaming, they don't have to set a particular.
Yeah. Not every chapter is the same length in a book.
Exactly. Yeah. So I like that they're doing that they want to tell a story. This episode 2 is called The Child, of course. So but apparently I guess Force users aren't a big thing. He's not very universally known about a big thing, because he didn't even know what happened. Because at the end he's like, so what happened? He's like, I don't know, or I don't know what, is he tired or something like that? He's like, well, not physically, but he might be emotionally damaged.
He pretty much passed out.
Yeah,
right after he
for
stopped
days.
Rhino.
For days, the little Yoda guy uses force power on that big thing and passed out for days. Which, you're a little baby and you're lifting that big old thing up better than what Han did, Yeah. So yeah, this is going to be, I think it's just episode 2, and
And now it's going back to weekly. I think it's going to be every Friday.
I think so. I know the next one is the 22nd, which is next Friday. I don't know after that. But yeah, I think they kind of wanted to kind of push it out early. One of my friends is like, oh, I wish they would have put it out, all of them. I was like, nah, I don't think so, because people, especially when it comes to Star Wars stuff,
people will binge it.
Well, not just binge it, but what they like to do is they will, like, I like that they're doing weeklies, because especially with Star Wars, is that there's so many people that know a lot about the lore, and they want to nitpick every little thing.
Oh God!
And not
hipsters.
Not like in a bad way, but like when they open up in the episode 1, they open up his weapons vault or whatever.
Right.
And there was people, like, they saw Han Solo's DL-44, they saw another different weapon that was in, like, the prequels or something like that. So I think that's what Disney wants to do, is that they want you to kind of figure out this show, and every episode they want you to kind of look at the Easter eggs. And there's lots of them. This one not as many.
I didn't catch as many in this one.
No, this one not as many, because I think the first one was all like, hey, This is
for real Star Wars.
This is for real Star Wars. We know our lore. We know our prequels. We know our original trilogy stuff. And now that you have episode 2 is pretty much a continuation, that they bring in Jawas in there. So apparently they are. I don't know what planet they are, but it would have to be.
Jawas are like cockroaches.
Yeah, they must be on every planet, but I don't know how they would get that Sandcrawler to every planet.
Any planet that has mining, I guess.
Yeah, maybe. I wonder if it might be the same. Maybe it's Tatooine, because Sandcrawlers and everything.
They never really said what planet it was.
Nope, they didn't.
So
you never know.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. So like I said, then that's speculation. That's what people want to talk about. Is what planet is it? They didn't really say what planet it was.
I'm just wondering if we're going to see other. Obviously, more than one person's put a bounty on this.
Yeah,
are we going to see some other known name bounty hunters?
Bill Burr,
Bosk.
Yeah, Bosk could be kind of cool.
What's the other one? Rom.
Ruckus.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bosk, Ruckus, IG-88.
If you see IG-88, just phone it in. You're done. You can't stop that guy.
No. You have IG-88, Bosk, Ruckus. You have. Boba Fett, of course. And everybody was saying, oh, that episode 1, was that Boba Fett? No, it was not Boba Fett.
I'm 99% sure it was not.
That, and also people already did comparisons. They did Photoshop on that. It's not Boba Fett, and especially right now, technically Boba Fett is still
in the pit.
Still in the pit. 1,000-year digestion, which yes.
So what's he eating? He's just eating pieces of the interior of the Sarlacc pit?
What's that?
Boba Fett.
Oh.
Stay alive. Just slicing off pieces of Sarlacc stomach.
Well, everybody was saying that after the barge ship exploded, that it killed the Sarlacc anyway. Yeah. So, see, it's all speculation. That's what Disney loves to do. Because I mean, that big thing exploded. It was literally 20 feet from the Sarlacc.
Yeah, I guess it could have.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think the anti-gravity thing would have worked anymore after it exploded. So it went right down there and killed it, and then who knows? But it was a great episode. I loved it. It was one of those things like you can now I'm paying attention to it a little bit more, especially with the songs, very westerny type.
Yeah, and
it's very good because and now he's back into space after everything. So they fixed his ship.
The Razorcrest.
It's such a cool ship.
That's going to be a trivia question, I'm sure.
Yeah, and now he's going back up there. Now Baby Yoda comes back. He wakes back up, and it's and that's the end. That's the end of the.
Do you think he's ever going to take his helmet off this season?
Yes. So I already saw there was
Oh damn! You already saw spoilers.
No, I didn't see spoilers. I already saw where and I forget her name.
The one from Deadpool,
the one
hero
from Deadpool.
landing girl.
Exactly. There was one of the trailers that she was going like this to his helmet, so he might be taking his helmet off. The funny thing is, if he did or did not, I wouldn't care either way.
I kind of like the mystery.
I do like the mystery.
I know what Pedro Pascal looks
like. Yeah, and I like Judge Dredd. Judge Dredd never takes his helmet off, and I like that. And you know it was Carl Urban. So.
Yeah.
But they did name him. They did name the Mandalorian, not in this episode, but I won't spoil it because
I didn't see that in the episode. I was like,
no, it wasn't in the episode.
So he does have a name.
He does have a name. Pedro Pascal did an interview which he named the Mandalorian
by accident.
No, Disney released it. So, but it's one of those things. The people who seen the interview would be the ones to know and stuff like that. So it kind of makes you watch interviews and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah. Otherwise, very good episode. I liked it. You really need to go watch it. If you haven't seen it yet, I posted a couple memes.
I saw them.
I posted
memes.
The cosplay memes. I posted one, and I didn't put spoilers on there. And a bunch of friends, I haven't seen it yet. I was like, but you're on Facebook. Go take 30 minutes and go watch it. For God's sake.
It just shows him with mud on the suit.
Exactly.
What does that give away?
Yeah, he's like, well, he must have gotten in a fight and blah blah. I'm like, all right, fine.
No, duh.
Yeah,
he's a Mandalorian.
Yeah, so I'm like, all right, fine. I'll go ahead and post another thing. Says spoilers in the comments. But other than that, I give it 2 thumbs up. It was great, and I like that it was another story that was told, and now that little backstory on this Yoda species character.
We're going to see more people coming after this Yoda kid, obviously. So it's going to be a battle between bounty hunters, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But the big question is he going to give him up for the bounty or keep him?
That's a lot of Beskar steel.
A pallet.
Yeah, a pallet.
That's enough for every Mandalorian in the universe.
Yeah. So I'm kind of thinking, this is speculation again, that he might be getting because in the first episode it says, have you found your
signet?
Your signet yet? And I think and this is pure speculation, I don't know what's going on, but pure speculation, I think if he passes all this Beskar steel up and protects this baby Yoda, I think that would give him that signet.
His signet's gonna be a little Yoda head.
that'd be kind of cool. But I think it's more.
A gremlin?
I think it's more of a test for him. So not like the whole thing is a test, but I think the more of it is a test of his worthiness or of his heart and stuff like that.
His honor.
His honor, yeah, exactly. Because there's a lot of.
Has your signet been revealed?
Yeah, exactly.
Not do you have one? It just has it been revealed?
Yeah. So I'm getting this. It says pure speculation, but if I'm wrong, then we'll never talk about it again. But if I'm right,
we will never stop talking.
I'll never stop talking about it. That I was right on it. I was on the hunch. But I think that's it for us. Please go see it, especially if you're watching us review it. It's a crappy way of saying it. I'm sorry for all the people in Europe and Australia that are my friends and that I'm posting. Oh my god! Use a VPN for God's sake. Just watch it.
Just put us on snooze until you get it.
Exactly. You know what? Just hit play, mute it, come back in 20 minutes.
Or just go to BitTorrent like everybody else does and pirate it.
Yeah, it's online. That means if it's online, then it can be watched.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's it from us. But please comment down below. What did you guys think about it? Do you believe my estimation that he is not going to turn the child in, and if he doesn't turn this child in, his signet be revealed? I think that's gonna be cool. What do you think about this Baby Yoda? You think he's gonna be a bounty hunter? That'd be kind of cool.
He looks like a little green gremlin.
That's what everybody was saying, is that he's a little green gremlin.
He's cute though.
Yeah, never feed him after midnight. Don't get him wet. But yeah, while you're down there commenting and telling us how awesome we are, hit that subscribe button. It actually does help us out, and hit that like. And next to that subscribe button is that little bell icon. Nice. And that actually lets you know of any future videos coming up that we put out. But I think that's it from us. My name is Patrick with Talk Nerdy to Me.
I'm Troy, also with Talk Nerdy to Me.
We will see you nerds next week.
Later, nerds.
Bye, nerds.
Get nerdy with me. Tell me what game that you get on. Is it card or read? What kind of class do you play, girl? In an RPG?